Hey, now I know you've heard of the Me Too movement. Now, what about the You Too movement? And I'm not talking about the band. Let's go. Hey, I'm not talking about Bono from U2. I'm not talking about toxic masculinity. I'm talking about that moment when you talk to somebody and you realize that they have gone through what you're going through, and you say, "You too?" Yeah, me too. It's that moment when you realize, like, man, maybe somebody who understands, maybe the only person that understands, because they have, at least to some degree, walked in your shoes. And I'm saying all that because in our text for today on the follow-through, and by the way, hey, good to have you with us. Hit that subscribe button, share this with somebody. And we are in 2 Corinthians chapter 1. We're going to look at verses 3 and 4. And Paul says this, he says, "Blessed be the God and Father of our Lord Jesus Christ, Father of all mercies, the God of all comfort, who comforts us in all our affliction, so that we may be able to comfort those who are in any affliction, with the comfort with which we ourselves are comforted by God." So, quite often, man, you're going through it, the thing's crushing you, you just, man, how am I gonna get past this? And then God gets you through it. Gives you the strength, gives you the power, gives you the ability, and you get through it and you're okay. And maybe you're better than okay. You're healed, you're whole, God's got you, you're gonna be, right, just moving forward. Now, you probably never think while you're in the middle of it, at the very worst, that, hey, this is gonna be useful. Hey, God's gonna use this, even though you know that He does use even the terrible stuff that happens to us. Now, again, I want to be clear, He doesn't send the bad things. He's not the author of anything that's evil or wicked or harmful to us. And yet these things happen. It's part of life. And sometimes, it's things that we caused, and maybe it's things that we had nothing to do with. There's both of those and everything in the middle, okay? So God takes everything that happens to us, the good, the bad, the ugly, and He uses it for our good. That's another passage, right? God works all things for the good of those who love Him. In other words, He doesn't waste anything that we go through. In fact, He knows probably something we don't, and that is that when He sees us through these difficult times, that suddenly that becomes part of our story. And it becomes something that will help someone else. Now, I'm not telling us to go looking for bad things. I think we find them, without looking. They find us. But I want you to just realize, as you're going through whatever you're going through, that now you have something, and you have an experience that someone else kind of needs to hear about and needs to know about. And so I'm praying that as God sees you through all the difficulties of your life, and He does, I want to encourage you in that as well. He is good, He is faithful, He is the God of all comfort, as Paul says in this passage. The one who loves us, the one who sent His Son to die for us and to rise for us. How awesome is that? So we go through everything that we're going through knowing He's a God of comfort and healing and mercy and peace and joy, and all of that He gives to us. Complete, total healing for our bodies and our souls and our minds. But what I want to say, and I'm going to kind of end on this, like, it's not just for me. It's not, oh, cool, I'm good, and I move on and I ignore everybody else who is hurting around me. No. See, now I'm in a unique position, you're in a unique position to help. How cool is that? See, just another awesome thing about God and how He works. So, hoping that helps you. If it does, share this with somebody. And again, continue to be praying for each other in this new year, that God is going to do incredible things to give us the hope and the resilience that we need to serve Him. All right? Talk to you tomorrow for another follow-through.